right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Super Saturday for September 2023. Do you know there's only 2 more Super Saturdays this year? I can't believe it. This year is racing by. There's only 3 months left, 90 days left. And that means in our mega challenge, there is only 90 days left in it. I hope you guys are maximizing it. But this morning is all about last month. It's all about what we did in August. That's what we're going to be looking at this morning. And can I tell you, it was our biggest month again. 50 rank ups. 50 rank ups in the month of August. 50. And we're going to be looking at all of that this morning. It's such a huge celebration for us. We're incredibly excited. September has been equally as good. So let's see what comes out of September at next month's consolidation. So we're not losing any momentum at the moment, which is fantastic. And as Rob and I were saying yesterday, we were talking together, we said when we started this business back in 2016, when we launched it, our dream was to see lives changed. And we have, in 2023 particularly, realized that dream. So many wealth engineers have had their entire lives changed by what's happened here at DuPont. And that actually just brings us such a sense of satisfaction and such a sense of joy. I was just watching yesterday a very famous South African speaker talking at a business conference where he was scolding the business community for not transforming in South Africa. And I thought to myself, well, maybe, but at DuPont we can talk about how we've transformed lives. We really have taken everything that we are, everything we have, all of our assets, all of our resources, and we've used it in the transformation of lives of South Africans. And so we felt quite proud about that, and I feel quite proud about that we can truly say that we're a business for South Africa. We're a business in South Africa for South Africans. And I love that. There's so few of them these days. I love that. So welcome to DuPont. If you're a guest, if this is your first time here, I'm going to do a quick introduction just to get you up to speed with what we do so you understand our recognition section, which we call Super Saturday, which we'll do as part 2 this morning. We want you fully on board so that you can celebrate with us the achievements of South Africans with DuPont and how they're changing their lives with us. DuPont has been around now for about 8 years. We're going to be turning 9 in February next year, so super close. 5 months' time, we're going to be 9 years old. So nearly a decade of trading in South Africa. We're effectively an insurance business, but we're an insurance business that's taken our insurance model and converted it to allow all South Africans to create a recurring monthly income, not transactional income. We don't do salaries. Salaries are here today, gone tomorrow. How many of you have had a salary that was here today and gone tomorrow? Yeah, you all know the feeling, don't you? Where on the Wednesday you had a salary and on the Thursday you didn't, okay? We don't do that because it's transactional, and it also, if you get sick or you can't work, it's gone, okay? We don't do that. At DuPont, we're in the business of building an asset. That's a portfolio of people who are paying for products and services with us that's got your name on it, and from it you earn every month, as we do the insurance company. You know that as insurance companies, our products don't get paid for once. They get paid for every month. They run on debit order systems, and every single month those debit orders raise. And in our model, every single month you get to earn. We ask you to do 2 things, ladies and gentlemen. We ask you, firstly, to connect everyone you know to these presentations. These presentations are what we call introduction presentations. They're broadcast live twice a week, and every single one is recorded. So I see lots of you filming, as I always do, and we don't mind it, but I'm just telling you, instead of getting that cramp in your arm, it's already being filmed, and it will be on our Facebook page permanently after this. You can access it 24 hours a day. As you can thousands of other videos, introduction presentations just like this that we have filmed over the last nearly a decade. 24 hours a day, all you need to do is push play, and you are connecting someone to DuPont, and that's all we ask you to do. We don't ask you to sell products, do presentations, carry stock around in your cars, no paper application forms anymore. None of that exists at DuPont. We ask you just to connect people to us through our introduction presentations. The second thing that we ask you to do is build a team that does the same thing. Get out there and build a team of people that are connecting people to DuPont. Those are the only 2 things we ask you to do. When you do that, we put you into our insurance business model, and we put you in a position where we can pay you on a monthly basis. How do we pay you? Well, 3 ways. The first is through our returns program. Our returns program pays you 55 Rand every time someone you've connected to us pays for a product or service with us. Remember, we do the work. We do the work of selling the products, not you. It's not your job. Your job is just to connect them. We do the rest. And where they pay for a product or service, we then give you 55 Rand for every product and service that they take. Because we're an insurance company, we've got a whole host of products they can take. They can take 2, they can take 3, they can take 7 products from us, and you're going to get 55 Rand from each. That's a recurring income. Every month that they pay for it, you get that 55 Rand. That's where the power of DewPoint comes in. Then, by building your team, we let you earn on your team too. So you're able to create a recurring income not only off of your own efforts at DewPoint, but off of the efforts of your team as well. And so over time, you build something that replaces your salaried income and gives you something more reliable, more recurring, lifetime, and ultimately intergenerational as we hand it over to your children when you pass away one day. The second way that you earn with us is through our XP Rewards training program. Our XP Rewards training program is there to teach you how to do this business, to manage wealth. Nobody knows how to manage wealth. Just jump onto social media and you'll see how people manage wealth. It looks almost like a train wreck happening, doesn't it? You see them the one day with all their cars and the next day they're in prison. That's how people manage wealth in South Africa, okay? We will teach you how to manage wealth. We'll teach you how to understand the economy that you're working in and start to really thrive in South Africa. Despite everything, you will thrive because of DewPoint with us. As you do that, we're going to reward you. We're going to reward you. We're going to give you XP points. These are called experience points. They accumulate. They accumulate and you build your channel, your asset with us, and you meet the 2 criteria, we rank you up in the training program. And as you rank up, you're going to get greater and greater rewards. Money that grows exponentially on top of those returns. Remember the returns were the 55 Rand a month? On top of that, we will give you the XP Rewards. The 28 ranks in our XP Rewards program. 28 of them. 1/4 of the way through at rank 9. We're going to take you and your family away on a holiday for the rest of your lives. 5-star, all expenses paid. That's right, for the rest of your life. Not like all those other things that you did on the internet that promised you all sorts of things that never delivered. We've been going every single year. Every single year since we've started. We go to different destinations every year. We try to take you to where the wealthy go. Not where you've been before, but where the wealthy go. This year we're going to Zanzibar. Totally new, huge experience for everybody, especially Louis who does all the planning. He's going to have a stroke before the end. But we're all going to go there. We're going to be very relaxed. And everyone has the opportunity to join us. Everyone. You're able to start right now and start working towards next year's rank 9 trip. There aren't like cut-offs. You accumulate to rank 9, and once you rank 9, you and your family come away with us. This is where we're going this year. Hey, I'll tell you what, that's obviously a new video. Thanks for a heads up, guys. But I thought it was the old Zanzibar video. But there you can see they've put a new video in, but it's got a bit of the Zanzibar in it. I mean, that there is Zanzibar. We thought those might be rooms, but I actually think that's the spa out there. You have a massage out in the ocean. Yeah, the suffering is going to be real while we're there. It's going to be real while we're there. And we're leaving on the 6th of December. We're leaving. So the last presentation for this year is actually the 5th of December before we rebroadcast in January. Remember, of course, in December that all of these videos are recorded and are online. So it's not like we've disappeared. You've got them 24 hours a day. But 6th of December, the Rank 9s and the Nautilus Challenge qualifiers, who we'll be announcing next Super Saturday, will be coming with us on this amazing trip to Zanzibar this year. It'll get to add another stamp down here on all the places that we've been to as Rank 9. And you've got that opportunity at Dew Point. So not only are you able to create a monthly recurring income, one that's sustainable and lifetime long, but you're able to experience what it's like to be wealthy with us, only a quarter of the way through the process with us. As you move towards a third of the way through the program and beyond, we're going to give you your first of 4 cars in the program. And you'll be able to progress steadily to cars that are worth more and more and more. If the third one's worth $3 million, what do you think the fourth one is worth? Yeah, it should be enough to get you a car. And you get that all of this is part of your process and your walk with us towards wealth at Dew Point. The third way we create income for you is through our Achievers Quest. Our Achievers Quest is there to help you move from what you're doing to doing Dew Point full-time. We're looking for people that do this full-time. This is not a hobby business. This is a career business. We want people entering Dew Point to do this for the next 3, 4, 5 decades, as long as they are alive. The youngsters that are coming up through the pipeline, you guys have got 40 years ahead of you. Can you imagine what you could create with us with 4 years of dedicated work? Can you imagine? But it doesn't say that old people can't do this business. Old people can. But it's work. You've got to get your head down. You've got to do it. And you can maximize the next 5 to 10 years as well and build a life of wealth. One you can't outside of Dew Point. You can't. With the Achievers Quest, to transfer you from what you're doing into Dew Point, we say that if you can put 10, 20, or 30 people into your channel each calendar month and have them pay in the same month, we'll give you a bonus 5, 10, or 15,000 Rand every month that you do it. Every month that you do it, we'll give you an extra 5 or 10 or 15,000 Rand on top of the returns and on top of the rewards. This very quickly gets you beyond what you're earning at your work at the moment. Very quickly it replaces it, and it means that within a matter of months, you can be doing Dew Point full-time. That's 8 to 10 hours a day. That's what we want you doing. And completely changing your future with us here. As part of Dew Point, you're going to get our 3 services, our medical service, our legal access service, and if you register a vehicle on our app, you're going to get our road and home assist services as well. These are there 24 hours a day that you can use to help reduce your costs across the board. From medical requirements to legal requirements to emergency requirements, all the costs that you incur during life are going to be substantially reduced through these services. You get them automatically as a wealth engineer with us. We're running our Mega Quest at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. Started on the 1st of September. As I said to you, you got 90 days left. 90 days, and that car can be yours. You've seen it parked outside? You saw it? So for those who are watching this online and think these are all just computer graphics, you've actually seen it. Some of you have kissed it. I know I had to wash the lips off. Some of you have touched it. We've got the handprints all over it. We know it's real. It's there. And it says, what do you got to do? For every paid person you've connected to us between the 1st of September and the 31st of December, you're going to get an entry into a box, and we're going to get someone from Renault to come and pull that name out of the box, and that person will get that car. It'll be theirs, not for like 5 months or 5 weeks or forever. You will sign in, and it'll be yours. It's still dealer stocked. It's never been in anybody's hands. It's brand new. And when we got it, it had 40 kilometers on the clock. That's how brand new it is. Okay? It's yours, but you need to do the work. The more entries you have in the box, which is the more connected people that are paid to us, the more chance you have that your name is drawn out of the box. So you know what you need to do. Now, what we see always, September to December, we see everybody peeling off everywhere, not just in our business, across the board. Because everybody's like, oh, December's there, I'm just going to just ease into it, and it's going to fall into December. And it means that everything drops off. All you're doing is you're giving away that car to somebody else. Somebody already owns that car. We'll find out on the 27th of January. We'll find out who owns that car. Somebody owns it. But that person will have done the work. They will have done the work. And for the rest of you who go, no, I can't. I'll start again in January. I'll start on the 27th of January. Then you're giving the car to somebody else. This is your opportunity. For those of you that do one person a month, to those of you who do 200 people a month, doesn't matter. You could have one entry in that box and your name gets pulled out. So get your flippin' name in that box. It's the most fair incentive we could think of to finish the year on. And it's yours. It's yours there. To be a wealth engineer is 269 Rand a month, ladies and gentlemen. It's every month. I heard yesterday the client service ladies were talking to somebody and it was like, no, ma'am, it's every month. No, you have to pay every month. Yes, because we pay you every month. All right, remember it's recurring income, so you've got to pay your 269. Don't ask me what you get for your 269. It's Super Saturday. I don't have time to explain it to you, and I just did. You've just had the last 20 minutes with me. You know exactly what you get for your 269. You get 2 Point and everything in it and all of its services. 269 Rand a month. Alternatively, you can take one of our products. We've got about 8 or 9 products now on our system. You can take a product, then you don't pay the 269. You just pay the product premium. You just pay the price for the product. You get everything that you get as a wealth engineer, the services, everything, the wealth creation, everything, and you get a product benefit. And it's a couple Rand more. Sometimes it's even a couple Rand less than the 269. So be serious. Go and look at our products, upgrade to a product, and you're getting even more benefit for it. Okay. Alrighty. So if you are new this morning, it's decision-making time. We want you to be on board with us, particularly as you see the Super Saturday now and the results of people that have started working for us. Let's get you into the system ASAP. To do that, talk to the person who's connected you to DewPoint. They'll sort you out in 5 minutes. Alternatively, jump onto our website, dewpoint.net, and let me just see, no, jump onto dewpoint.net. You must make sure it's .net, not .co.za. Click Getting Started, fill out the form, and you're A for away. Then we're going to send you all your login details to our app. You need to download our app. It's free. It's on all the major stores. Put it on your phone. If you don't have a smartphone and you don't have our app, you can't do DewPoint. You can't do it. You need the app and you need a smartphone. So make sure you've got those two things, and then you can start working with DewPoint and building your wealth with us. Download the app. It's free. Log in. Once you've logged in, do the training. You click the Tools button at the bottom, and it says Getting Started. And you just go through the training, and you will know what you need to do to build wealth with us. If you don't do the training, you will tell the person who connected you here in the next 2 to 3 months, I tried DewPoint, it didn't work. And we'll say, you didn't do the training. No, I don't have time. I'm too busy. I love those. I love people who tell me I'm too busy. I love it. Okay? It's like, that's amazing. What do you think we are? You think we're just lying at home with our feet up? No, you're not too busy. Find the time, watch the videos, and you'll know what to do. Once you've watched the videos, you know all you need to do is connect 3 people who've paid, and you have to pay, and you start earning. That means your minimum earning with us is 165 Rand. You paying 269 or the price of your premium. Okay? So you're already 165 Rand in on earnings. You only need 2 more people, 5 people, and you're earning more than 269 Rand. So how do you get DewPoint for free? Get 5 people in. 5 people in and paid. And if you paid and they paid, you're earning 275 Rand a month, but it's your first 6 months, you get a 1,000 Rand bonus on top of that. Now it's 1,275 Rand, and it costs you 269 Rand. Oh, Brendan, I don't have 269 Rand. You do. You do have 269 Rand. Go and look. Go and look in your budget. See where. Pooza Thursday. Skip one. Skip one Pooza Thursday, and you've got your 269 Rand. It's all there for you. Okay? And you're there. Folks, that's DewPoint. We're now going to recognize those that have come before into this month. We're going to look at just August. Not all the months before. It's crazy. We've had such crazy Super Saturdays this year. We're going to look at just August, our biggest Super Saturday ever. Enjoy.
Good morning, everybody. Yo, Brendan did a fast intro presentation, ne? 20 minutes. Does he know he gets paid by the minute? He's going to get a discount in his salary this month, I think. Going so quickly. Good morning. My name is Rob van der Bijl. I am one of the other executives here at Dewpoint, and this morning is Super Saturday. And it's a big Super Saturday today because we're going to be celebrating many people, like this lady who's arrived late. It is a big Super Saturday because we have got, I think, a record number of rank ups. We've got a record number of rank ones, especially this morning. And we have, I think it's our 7th rank 9 wealth engineer in the business that we're going to be celebrating today. So absolutely huge Super Saturday today. We're going to start off with our Argonauts Club. This morning is all about recognition, celebration. We start off with Argonauts Club. Argonauts is our fastest growers in the business, in the country. I think we now have about 80 members in the Argonauts Club. You should all be in the Argonauts Club. Put your hand up if you're in Argonauts Club. Let me see how many Argonauts are in the room. Okay, there we go. The rest of you, you can exit via the back now. Everyone should get into Argonauts Club. It is not difficult. You need to just average 5 connections a month. 5 connections a month. Huh? Tibogang blinks and she's got 5 people in the business. She just blinks. She's got 5 in the business. Why should you aim to get into the Argonauts Club? Because it's like being part of the Springbok squad. Exactly. I see some Springbok supporters here this morning. It's like being in the Springbok squad. You get the best coaching. You get to be with the best players in the business, right? And that rubs off on you. And so it's almost like getting onto this train, the train to success. If you're not part of Argonauts Club, it means you're growing too slowly. I'll be honest. You're growing too slowly. It is not onerous to get into the Argonauts Club. 5 a month for 3 months in a row will earn you an invitation into the Argonauts Club. So get in there, folks. Get in there. Let's have a look at our new Argonauts for the month. Well done to Kaba Mokonta, Lebogang Malete, Luka Mabuza, Lulama Mpikwa, Malebo Bokoti, Mamatiwa Dikhale, Mangi Manshiashi, Maria and Kelly at Pundane, Njubalo Mnyeza, Pindile Masina, Salome Mkosi. Well done, guys. And so even a brand new person who's only been in the business for 3 months will get to workshop and rub shoulders with rank 9s and rank 10s and rank 11s and rank 12s, right? It's going to do wonders for your business by getting into Argonauts Club. So make sure that's a goal of yours to get into the Argonauts Club. Saturday, 28th of October, so our next Super Saturday, we are going to be announcing the Nautilus Challenge qualifiers. So since the start of the year, we have run the Nautilus Challenge. If you could grow your channel from January to the end of September by 320 products in your qualified channel, we get to take you along on our Rank 9 trip. Did you watch the video for the Rank 9 trip? Yes. Who wants to go? Me. Don't put your hand up. It's too late. It's too late. It's not. Some are still going for it. So it is never too late, because any business that you do at Dewpoint, regardless of the incentive, any business that you do at Dewpoint will allow you to earn more next month. And so the incentives are great, and this morning is a lot of recognition around the incentives, but understand that every day you use as an opportunity. Every person that you connect, whether you're making the incentive or not, is going to add to your income the following month. Right? And so if you don't make Nautilus Challenge this year, if you don't make rank 9 this year, or you miss out on a rank, or you miss out on Achiever Check, just know that every effort, every minute that you spent that month chasing that goal has not gone to waste. It hasn't gone to waste. So never get yourself down if you miss out on an incentive, but Nautilus has been a huge incentive, and looks like we have a few people that are going to be joining us on the Rank 9 trip that will be announced next Super Saturday, so that's very exciting. We have a new captain in the Argonauts. Nelisiwe is hiding right in the back. Well done, Nelisiwe. She's a new captain. What is a captain? A captain is someone who's contributed to the rest of the business through Argonauts for 12 consecutive pins that we give out. Not consecutive, but Nelisiwe has submitted 12 tips to the Argonauts that we then share. So if you look inside your app and you click on tools, there'll be a drop down that
Rob,
says
sorry
tips and
to
techniques.
interrupt, but change slides so we can see Nellie's face.
Nellie's face isn't here. Nellie's face was in the Argonauts meeting yesterday. See, Brent, it's like having a, what do they call them? Those helicopter parents coming through on the PA system. So well done to Nelisiwe. If you go into your tools on your app, you will see all the tips that Nelisiwe has given the rest of us. So Argonauts Club is not about just sharing and workshopping amongst Argonauts. They produce all these tips and techniques that you are all free to learn from and go watch and enjoy. So thank you, Nelisiwe. Well done to you. Achiever Quest. Brendan would have spoken about the Achiever Quest in the intro presentation. I always say in my intro presentation, you never aim for 3 when you join the business, because becoming qualified only requires that you have 3 people in your business. Aim for 5. Aim for 5, because then suddenly you're getting an extra 1,000 rand paid to you, right? That's almost like 10 times what you're earning in your returns, especially as a new person. So well done to our achievers. These are our early achievers. They've earned an extra, on top of what we're paying them, an extra 1,000 rand. Ashley Witboy, Beauty Nkwane, Jeanette Lanjwa, Kate Khaleboe, Khomotso Melo, Kabom Konto, Kumbutso Dzivahambele, Lera Nchai, Lerato Pule, Lucia Letlaka. We've got some more. Mayo Motlako, Patience Molise, Pauline Sifunza, Pinky Mokwena, Regina Mtlongo, Sibuyele Mchule, Vuyasile Nchinga, Zinhle Mbeche. Well done to you guys. Extra 1,000 rand in your pocket. I didn't get an extra 1,000 rand this month. I didn't get that. You guys got it. So well done to you. There you can see all the people smiling. I always look for the person who's not smiling. Whew, look at Kate. Kate Khaleboe, what is going on, Kate? Yo, she wants more, I think. Either that or the dog bit her when she went outside, but she's not happy. Beautiful smiles all around. There we go. Everyone with extra money. Well done to you guys. And you can do it every month. Every month you can pay yourself extra. Every single month you can earn extra. Achievers level 1. These wealth engineers earned an extra 5,000 rand. Well done to Faruka Nogolunga Simon, Juice Pule, Karabo Ramafoko, Lebogang Malete, Pindile Masina, Teresa Lillis. Well done, guys. There's the coolest wealth engineers in the business. They got engaged in our foyer, believe it or not. I like that fact, Michaela. So if you're planning to get married soon or engaged soon, you can come do it at Dew Point's head office. We've got free photographers. They'll charge for the wedding photos, but for the engagement proposal, for free. For free. Look at all the happy smiles. Beautiful. There we go. Well done, Teresa. All right, achievers, level 2 is a 10,000 rand check. 10,000 rand check. Well done to Petunia Meso and Shibu Picha. There we go. Shibu's looking very surprised. Huh? He's looking very surprised, like, oh my gosh, I did it again. I did it again. Well done to you guys. And then, of course, Achievers Level 3, 15,000 rand extra. 15,000 rand extra. Our 2 rank 4s, Tebogang Khatle, Tshego Molai. There we go. I think Tebogang's challenging for coolest wealth engineer in the business. There we go. Beautiful smiles. At DewPoint, we like to make people happy. Huh? We're going to work on that one lady, Kate. We're going to work on her. By next month, we're going to have her smiling. We're going to have her smiling. So well done to you guys. Achievers checks. And a lot of these wealth engineers, they just do it month in, month out. Month in, month out. Bonus every single month. Bonus every single month. Bonus every single month. They didn't have to ask their boss. No bosses were asked. Did you ask Brendan if you can get a bonus this month? No, you just took it. You just took it. So well done. Record number of rank ups this month. What is a rank up? A rank up, well, Brendan would have shown you the XP Rewards program. It's our rewards program here at DewPoint. It pays you over and above the returns that DewPoint pays every single month. And when your channel starts to grow and grow and grow, you get to rank up in the business. And rank 1 starts really small. Rank 1 starts really small, but it's significant. I think it's probably one of the most significant ranks in the business. Even though your bonus that you get paid is only 55 Rand. What do you do with 55 Rand nowadays, Paul? A cake. You wish, Paul. You wish you buy a cake for 55 Rand. You can maybe buy a bottle of water, maybe a muffin, maybe a croissant, something small. But you've got to look good for the beach when it comes to rank 9, so you don't want to go crazy. But I've always said to wealth engineers, get a rank 1 and celebrate rank 1. Because if you can get to rank 1, you can get to any rank. And so you'll see the wealth engineers are going to be celebrating this morning. Got a rank 9. Our rank 9 started at rank 1. Our rank 4 started at rank 1. Our rank 6 started at rank 1. And so I'm very excited about the rank 1s. I'm not going to name all of you because there's too many of you. It's about 50 rank 1s this month. 50. So take a look at your name. It is on the slide. We've got about 4 or 5 slides. Well done to each and every one of you. It's absolutely awesome. Keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop. Take a look at all these people. This might be an individual in your business. It might be you. Celebrate these people. Rank 1s. Early, humble beginnings. Early, humble beginnings. Then we have our rank 2 wealth engineers. They've gone on. You can see the number reduces, ne? Why does the number reduce? I think that 55 Rand shocked them on rank 1. And they thought they had made it. They thought they made it at DewPoint. Rank 2s. Well done to Luka Mabuza, Mpho Makhosi, Pauline Safunza, Pinky Mokwena, Sibuyele Mchule, Zinhle Mbeche. Well done, guys. Rank 2. Then our rank 4s. See. When you get serious at DewPoint, you skip rank 3, straight to 4. Straight to 4. So we've got 4 brand new rank 4 wealth engineers. They have earned it. I've seen them on the leaderboards for most of this year. They've gotten to rank 4. Rank 4 is significant. Why? Because when you get to rank 4, we invite you to our Converge Awards evening. Right, which is a very limited, exclusive, invitation-only awards evening that we get to celebrate all the people that have performed for that year. We have already found our venue for the Converge 2024 award celebration. And so just know you're now on the board. You're on the board. You can plan your dress already, your outfit for Converge in February next year. So well done to Samu Tabete, Sonto Simelane, Tebogang Khatle, Tshego Molai. Well done, guys. I'm going to ask these ladies to come up one by one and share a little bit with us. Samu, let's start with you. Is it your first time on stage? Ever in your life?
No, not in my life, but
Okay, we want a good story then, because you experienced. Tell us what this journey has been like for you, and how has it changed things? How has it changed things? Why are you still doing it?
Let me start with the last question,
Yeah,
the
put
why.
that right up there.
I have 2 kids, Rob, so I can't afford to drop the ball on them. I can't afford to give up on myself, so I'm doing it more for them than myself. I've been struggling financially for some time, but Dew Point is saving me. Dew Point is saving me. Why am I doing it? It's for them. Why am I still going on? I've realized that I get to inspire people. So
Okay.
it's not just for the money anymore. Now it's for the next person, to help my team, to make sure they are also earning, their lives also change. So I found inspiration in inspiring the next person.
When did you realize that you got happiness from helping other people?
So for me, it's been there. I've worked as a team leader before. I'd always find joy in seeing someone who's been struggling doing the work, and when I show them to do something, and then they improve. So it's been there. It's just been more amplified with Dew Point, because now people get to make more money that helps them, helps their family. It's been exciting.
Awesome. And what is it like being part of, because all these rank ups are part of Petunia's team.
Well,
So what is it like?
Actually, I'd like to. Petunia is our coach. She's coached us for so long, but I'm actually part of the Luthuli channel.
Oh, are you? Okay. Okay. So that's the queen sitting over there.
Yes.
The Indian queen this morning.
Yes.
What do they call that? Cultural appropriation.
Yes.
But we don't mind that in South Africa, huh?
Representation, yes.
It's only those people overseas that are always complaining. So what is it like being part of this big team? I know whether you're part of Petunia's team and your own channel, you guys all get together often, and it is certainly a team that seems to be just charging at the moment.
We're
Seems to be so
charging.
much good energy.
We're fighting, we're pushing it with our chest. It's been inspiring. You know how in society people are jealous when they see somebody else succeed? One thing that Ba Patrick and Sis Petunia and Mam Pumi are, excuse me, the Triple P instill,
P.
they instill us rooting for each other. If I see Sonto win, it's my win as well. If I see Fiona win, it's my win. If I see Kanye win, it's my win as well. Because then when you put out the material, I get to use it as well. And
Yes.
it's proof that Dew Point works for everybody. So Lana, Asna Mona, we root for everybody.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Awesome. Congratulations. Thank you. Sounds just like a team, ne? Just like a team. I like it. Then we have Sonto Simelane. Sonto, looking beautiful. Rank 4. Hey, and you guys did it all together in the same month. How has it been? What's this journey been like, especially this last year? Lots of pressure. Dew Point put lots of pressure on you guys, huh? We dangled a rank 9 carrot in front of you. We dangle a check in front of you every single month. What has life been like with Dew Point?
Good morning. Well, yes, Nana. Well, Dew Point, it's been a roller coaster. Mixed emotions.
So never easy, not easy all the time. huh?
Yeah, it's never an easy journey, but look at me, I'm on stage today. So it's been wonderful. It's been wonderful. I got to show my family that it's possible, because they look at me and think, you're a superwoman, Wayne. How, you know?
That's nice to
And-
get that recognition from your
Yeah,
own family
from
when
the
they
family,
think you're
they're
just
like-
wonderful.
Yeah, because when you started by like, oh, Sonto, you uthanda izinto, like, why should you be everywhere?
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, I hate poverty. I'm allergic to poverty, so I'm not gonna be there. So so as they see me moving on in the business, ranking up and holding the checks and the money coming in, they'll be like, wow, so you are really doing well. So and then one of the biggest motivator as well in the business is when I joined the business, when I saw Fiona, and also when I saw Sis Petunia's video on Dad, I was like, this lady, she's talking to me. So I was like, I want to be out of debt review, and I can
Also
safely
allergic to
say,
debt, huh?
so I was like, you know what, I'm going to do this business so I work myself out of debt, so I can safely say in 2 months I'll be debt free.
Wonderful.
Yes.
That is a milestone.
Yes.
You know, these moments of celebrating, a big smile on our face, you use words like, oh, it's been wonderful, but I'm sure there's been parts of it that have been really frustrating. There have been parts where you've doubted whether you can do this business or whether the business can do it for you or whether you can do all these people in the business. Look at them staring back at you. Cause many headaches, some of you, Ned.
Yeah.
In those moments, how do you overcome those moments? Because we all go through that. We all go through that. So how do you overcome those moments and then get to celebrate like days like today?
I have a wonderful team, under the best team ever. A team that is genuine, where they recognize moments where you are down, and then they'll be like on the corner to say, no, come. Yeah, you'll
Stop
be getting,
standing on the
you'll
corner.
You'll be getting private WhatsApp calls, and then they're like, "What's happening?" And then you be in your corner, you cry. They allow you to cry. They allow you to cry, and also
Okay.
to pull you up to say, "This is not the time." Yes, cry, but then this is not the time to crumble. We're doing this. Remember why you joined the business, so we are doing the business together, and we've got. I've got a champion in my business as well. Yeah, so it's been wonderful. Like I'm saying, I've got the biggest supporters, Fiona, Sis Petionia, the Triple Ps, under the best team.
That's wonderful that they give you the grace to cry in your corner for a little bit.
Yes.
Sometimes we don't allow people that grace, so that sounds wonderful.
Yes. So yeah, it's more of team support. They allow you to be yourself, and then they know our weaknesses. It's a personal business. We join as strangers, but then we end up being family because they know where you struggle. They know you personally, and they know, okay, she's going through this now. Let's tackle her this way, and that's just wonderful.
And you can't leave family, huh?
No. We fight, we laugh, we cry, we happy together. It's family.
Wonderful.
Yes.
That is absolutely awesome. I'm so excited for you guys. Wonderful team spirit, team culture, team energy. So well done to you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Then we have Thibaut. Thibaut, do you know your name? Come join me. There you go. Come stand on the cross for me there. Well done. So Tibuchang, this is a record breaker over here. We are talking of hundreds of connections a month. And so I think this lady is going to go very far in the business. I think you've motivated and inspired many people in your team, outside of your team. No pressure. What has the journey this year been like for you? Because this has been an astronomical year for you. I know you said to me when we launched the Renault Kiger,
500.
I let you come sit inside the car, and Tiba said she wants to get to 500 connections in a single month. 500 in a month. You're looking at some people that are doing 4 a month. Just look at them a little more closely. So what has this year been like for you?
It's been personal. For me, it's a personal story. So I actually resigned in 2022 due to mental health issues. And I had to relocate from Cape Town to Pretoria. And I think one thing that my parents has taught me was to always save more than I spent. So my savings could help me maintain my lifestyle. But it got to a point where the money was getting lesser and lesser because I'm unemployed. And I started feeling like I'm a failure and I'm disappointing my parents, and I'm the golden child of the family, but who's slowly becoming the black sheep of the family. And it was painful to me, but I knew within me, with everything in me, that I needed to make them proud again. That's when I found out about Dew Point, and I met Sonto on TikTok, and I spoke to her. And ever since then, I sat down and I said to myself, I've got over 10,000 following on different various platforms, social media platforms. Why can't I use the same platform to actually inspire other people? Because there are a lot of people who are stuck up in toxic work environments, but they cannot leave their jobs because of financial obligations. And now I met a strong team. Petunia, let me tell you something. You are a leader, and don't ever let anybody else tell you otherwise. I met Petunia, I met Sonto, I met Fiona. I met beasts in business. And with her mentorship, and I told myself that I'm going to wake up every single day and reach out to as many people as I can so that I can give hope to the hopeless. So that I can say to that person who most probably spent 30 minutes during lunchtime and tea time in the bathrooms that were crying because of a toxic work environment, to say, hey, it is possible. One source of income is not enough. You can actually get to a point where you have multiple streams of income. And I'm a baby. My biggest mother is that woman there. The Indian mother. I cry. Mom P knows, and Daddy P, I cry. I'm one child, I sulk, and I'm an overachiever. So if I set a target and I don't reach it, Petunia will know. Petunia, I'm sulking. I call Petunia every day to say, Petunia, please don't get tired of me, but I'm facing 1, 2, 3, help me. So I've got the best team in the world. Mom P, Daddy P, Petu, you guys are doing amazing. You guys are leaders, and I'm glad that our rails crossed. And right now, Rob, I'm financially free. Look at me. Look at me now. Look at me. I mean, when I started Dew Point, I was a little bit skinny. I was tiny. Look at me now. So, yeah, and Fiona, you're amazing. Thank you for those phone calls. Thank you for those text messages. You are a great leader, and to everybody else who's in my team, it is possible. I think the trick is for everybody else to do what we do. Yes. Because, I always say this to my team, I cannot do the work for you. I'll put you in the business, I'll give you the strategies, I will show you the way, but you need to do it yourself. And I want to say to everybody else that it is possible. Everybody else can make it. We all need to work that journey towards financial freedom. And as soon as your why become personal, then you are going to make it. Amen. The world is our oyster. Yes, baby. So I think I've been talking. Yes. It's the nerves. It's the nerves.
So have you reclaimed golden child status in the family?
Yes, I spoke to my dad. That's like my inspiration. I spoke to him when I started talking to him about it. I said, Dew Point, those insurances, you get people. And I had a conversation with him, and he's one guy who loves Miles Monroe. Since I was a child, he would buy me books almost every month. I had to read books. And he came back to me and was like, you work with people, I need you to be a leader. Leaders are not made, but they are born. And I've known from a youngest age that you were born a leader. So I need you to get out there and lead the people, and there will be months where you will fall. But always remember this. People like you will never fail. You might miss a bus, but you'll catch the next. You resigned and you were struggling, and I did everything for you, but now you've bounced back. He said to me, people like you will never fail. You might be delayed, but you're not denied. Yes. So if you make a mistakes, go back to the drawing board. And one thing he said to me is like, you need to be resilient. You said you have mentors. There's the triple P's. Listen to them. There will be times where you make mistakes. When they speak to you, take it as good criticism. That's what you need to do, and you're gonna make it in the business. So yeah, and my mother, my queen, that one, she's happy. My mother is happy, my low sister is happy, and my wife to be is happy. She is happy. Petri knows that she's one person that pushes me. My wife pushes me. She's my number one fan. She's my cheerleader. She's a person who says 4:30, let me show you what she does. We'll be sleeping. Alarm, wake up. She does that all the time.
Before the sun's even up.
Before 4:30 every morning, she says, wake up, you need to go work.
I think
You
she
need
wants to
speak
go on
your
holiday.
people. Definitely, and we are all going together. And I think I've been speaking about myself, and I've been speaking about family. I think what I want to say right now, to everybody else who's here, to everybody else who's watching over Facebook, that it is possible. We need to get to a point where we take charge of our own finances. Because nobody's coming to save you, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody's going to come into your house and say, Petunia, I know you're going through a lot. I know you are a mother, or you are a widow, or your husband left you and you have kids. Here's 10,000. Go pay for those accounts that you owe. Nobody's going to do that. No one is going to save you. If you want to get to a point where you live the life that you are destined to live, you got to get out there and take up space every single day. And push such that it feels like tomorrow you're going to die. Push such that it feels like you are taking your last breath, but it is possible. We need to change the narrative. Let's get out there and take up space, and I'm happy to see all the beautiful faces in here. Thank you, Ro.
Awesome, thank you. The power of demonstration. Right? It starts with you. You have to demonstrate the power of the business. Right? It's not up to everyone else. You do it. And you'll reap the reward from the team that decide to follow you in this business. So well done. Then we have Checho. Also looking beautiful. Step forward. Don't fall off the stage.
I can't breathe.
Take a deep breath. You don't have to look at them. Just look at these, your friends here in the front. Your team.
Okay.
The Indian grandmother over there.
Hi, Granny.
So what has this year been like for you? You guys are all part of a wonderful team together. What has the journey been like? How do you overcome the obstacles? What do you want for tomorrow?
Yo,
Big questions, huh?
yo, very big. Okay, I would like to start by expressing the gratitude for the transformative impact that Dewpoint has had in my life. And I mean, this amazing platform, it has been a guiding light in helping me with my goals, with my financial goals. So it has helped me create an opportunity to create wealth for my family. And also, I can now dream dreams that I can achieve. So I'd like to say thank you, Dewpoint. And also, I would like to thank Ntando, obviously, for introducing me to this business. Because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be part of Dewpoint.
Awesome.
And also, I would like to thank the Triple Ps. I mean, we've got amazing mentors. They are so amazing. I don't want to lie. I love them so much. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. And all the people that has been helping me, like Buti Fiona, they are so selfless. They are there for us. So thank you so much. I'm looking forward to an amazing future with Dewpoint.
Awesome. What are those dreams that have reignited themselves for you? Is there anything selfish that you want? Is it something you want for your family? Is it status? What is it? Or is it just waking up happy?
Yeah, not even status, just waking up happy, financially free, being able to do things that I couldn't do for my kids, most importantly. So yeah, I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Absolutely awesome. Thank you.
Dango.
Congratulations. Some lovely testimonies there, and testament to the work the leaders are putting in, the triple Ps. So well done to you guys. This morning is about your team. It's absolutely awesome to see the success of all these individuals in your channel. And we have a rank 6 wealth. Not a wealth engineer. Not a wealth engineer, now a wealth generator. It's going. Because in South Africa we don't have lights, so we value the generator more than the engineer. The engineers have failed us, we now have to look to generators. So we have a rank 6 wealth generator in Fiona Tapete. Well done. Fiona, come join me. Don't look so shy, Fiona. So we recently made a wonderful testimony video with Fiona. So if you haven't watched that, go onto YouTube or onto Facebook. You'll see her video, her story there. But share with us a little bit about your story this year, what DewPoint means to you, how it's changed your life for the worse or for the better, I don't know. What has your story this year been like?
Okay. Let me introduce myself first, okay? Because I see so many new faces here, and I'm still going to inspire you. I'm still going to be your challenge, you know? You will be like, yay, this child at this age, rank 6, see? And then maybe next month, rank 7. Mina at this age, I'm earning, like, you know, with DewPoint, everything is possible. We are not lucky. You might say, but Fiona, they are lucky because of their under the Mami P and the P and the Triple P's team. Actually, they are very lucky. No, it's not about lucky. It's hard work and dedication. You know, as says P always says to me, 6 months of consistency in this business will definitely put you 5 years or more ahead in life. And if you treat it like a job, it will definitely pay you like a job. If you treat it like a hobby, it will definitely pay you like a hobby. Right now, I don't mean to flex, but then I can afford so many things, just like an iPhone, 13,000 cash. Yes. So yes, I can afford so many things, and especially when it comes to shoes, you know me, you know, different shoes every time, you know. You see the way, like,
when I must put brakes on you, you mustn't spend all your money like this.
No,
Are you loving it?
I have to because of like, I want to spend my money before I can have a child, you know.
Oh, right.
Yes,
Okay,
so
yeah.
I still
See,
want
I'm
to spoil
speaking as a
myself.
parent. I know how expensive the children are.
Yes, and another thing, I'm a recent graduate, okay? So I'm not interested looking for jobs. Because right now you see that the unemployment rate is significantly increasing. The crime, people my age, I so wish they can think like me. I might be this young, but my mind is, you understand? So, yes, I might be this young, but my bank balance is, you understand? So, yeah. So, I don't mean to flex. And I once told my parents, you know what, Mama? You know what, Papa? I don't want to see myself depending on my man or husband or spouse or partner. I want to be a young, independent woman. Because of, I can see at home, my mom is not working. My dad was, not is. Was the only breadwinner, like everything, like he like yo, my mom like will always cry and tell me, oh, you know what, Fiona, I so wish I was working and buy this and buy this, but then right now I can even get, I am giving her a 5,000 allowance. Yes, I am, because yes, I am. So my dreams with DewPoint, like yo, they are very, very, very big. As you see me here. Before next year ends, I will be a young rich auntie. Yes. So and you know, with DewPoint, as you know, with DewPoint, like we will have the challenges, right? So I couldn't believe when they say that in rank 6. Yes, I've always dreamed to be in rank 6, but then you don't have to dream. You have to work and work and work. So DewPoint, it is available for you. I'm talking to you, that person who wakes up every single day in the morning, go to work. Same people, same environment, same treatment,
Same salary. Yes, things are increasing. Like the petrol price, the inflation rate, the repo rates, they are increasing. Food, everything is going up. But then what is your salary? You've been working for almost 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. But then did you get any promotion? That's my question to you. 10 past 4. So it all starts with you. We're not, with Dew Point, we are not recruiting. We are connecting. Yes, we are connecting and we are creating a relationship. Now, says P, I take you as my sister. Mommy P, you know, I'm your crybaby, you know. Daddy P, you know, and and you know, Tibukhang, you know, Sonto, my baby, you know, like I have so many babies in this business. Yes, I am young, but then I am a mother in this business, and what I can tell you, if I can do it, it means that I'm talking to you, you over there, you can do it. Kiringi, kiridanko.
Sure. I thought Fiona was going to drop the mic and walk off. All these rank 4s, they've given us a development seminar this morning. I hope everyone was concentrating. Absolutely awesome. Well done to you guys. I'm going to enjoy watching this team ranking up. Absolutely awesome. We have a rank 8 wealth engineer today. He's not with us today. Don Landon is a very busy man. He's a busy man, but he's busy building his business. He's been with us since day one. So he's been building steadily. He's a wise old man. Do you want to see his picture? There he is. And I think those blue eyes put people in a trance when he speaks to them. Very personable character. We've known him for 7-8 years now. And he asked me this month, how much time before the rank 9 cutoff? So I said, you want to go rank 9 in 1 month, huh? Rank 8, rank 9, 1 month. So who knows? But congratulations to Don. He's got paid an extra 25,000 Rand for his efforts. And I'm fairly confident that he's going to be joining us on rank 9 very soon. So another rank 9 in our midst. So well done, Don. And that's all, folks. We can go home. What's going on in the front here? Hey, they rowdy in the front, huh? What? You don't want to go home? Why not? We have a brand new, our 7th rank 9 wealth expediter. I don't know what an expediter is, but it sounds fancy. Petunia Meso. Hey, Petunia.
Where did you get that picture?
No, we've been digging for pictures all week.
Oh.
In fact, for the last 10 days. Petunia has been ranked 9 for 10 days now, maybe 11 days since last week, Monday. And I think that Petunia has already realized just how different life is. There's a chapter change between rank 8 and rank 9. There is a whole new world that opens up to you. And so we found that picture there of you looking concerned because That should be your face for many years to come now. Rank 9.
Yeah.
Petunia now is the CEO of an asset that has 1,000 people in it. To be exact, you went rank 9 on 1,081, didn't you? 1,081
Yeah.
people. Now, I'm going to say this to you. How many CEOs in South Africa look after 1,081 staff members? I think, I did a little bit of research, it's hard to tell, but there's actually only about 10 in South Africa that look after more than 1,000 people. 10 people in the country. Petunia, over the course of the last 3 years, has built herself an asset that now has as many people in it as the top 10 biggest CEOs in the country. That's what she's done. So this is a significant moment for Petunia, but it is a significant moment for us as well. This for us as well feels like a new chapter opening at DuPont. Every time we have a new rank 9, it's like a whole new chapter that opens at DuPont. Getting to rank 9, as some of you know, have been with us for years, is not easy. It's not easy. It's fraught with disappointment. It's fraught with criticism. Others are often jealous of you, and it comes out in all sorts of ways. We've had it with our white, black, Indian, colored, Asian, black, blue, green rank 9s. All of them have had criticism from other and jealousy from other. And then within as well, dealing with a channel with 1,000 people. That's hard to deal with. You've got 1,000 different personalities. We always say in the client service team, it's the bell curve of people. The big lump in the middle is all the normal people. But at this end here, you've got the really weird people, and you've got to deal with them too on a daily basis. Fortunately, there's only a few of them, but you've got to deal with them. And I know you've been through all of this. So really, congratulations, and well done, Petunia. Well done. Petunia, I want you to tell me, I want you to be real and frank with me this morning. You know, we have everyone up here, Thibaut, Fiona, and it's woo! Okay. But now we want to get real. Rank 9 is real. I want you to be completely frank. Be real with everybody that's out there today. Tell me how the journey was different than you thought it was going to be when you first joined us. Tell me how the journey changed for you. If you go back to that first night, you remember when you first saw this business and how you thought your journey was going to look towards what it actually was. Tell everybody how different it is.
For me, honestly speaking, when I first started, I thought it was going to be something very simple, something very casual, something side hustle, you know. So, but as time goes, this is not a walk in a park. It's easy as pulling your upper lip over your head. That's how easy it is. Think about it. So it's a different journey, and I am so excited because I have different. You know, you saw Fiona. I mean, you can't even talk after Fiona. You saw Tibu. I'm dealing with the different.
And you have to manage them.
Yes, personally. So I can get a call from Sonto. I can get a call. Sometimes I even have to cut one so that I can take a call from another. It's not easy managing about 1,000. And with me, I have actually showed people that I'm a leader. And this leader, it's not just a leader. Don't underestimate this word. As soon as people identify you as a leader, there's a lot that you need to do. They're expecting a lot from you. There's a certain way that you need to carry yourself. There's a certain way that you need to deal with things. Even sometimes when they're stepping over your head, you'll be like, am I bending enough? Should I go lower? So that's kind of being leadership. And also with Pumi, you know, she has a very big, wild personality. So I'm learning from somebody who's very big. With Patrick, they're two different people. I know sometimes I can deal with Patrick, speak with him. There are other things I can go to Pumi. So I have a very strong support. And even with you, even with Rob. And I am so blessed actually to be part of this business. As much as it's not a walk in a park, but I am learning a lot from the best. I mean, Jane, everyone who you don't even see here on stage behind the client service, I'm learning a lot and I have a lot of support. That's why it seems so easy when people are looking at me, they're like, oh, you are so lucky. I'm not lucky. I'm working hard and I have a very strong team behind me.
No, absolutely. And Thibaut said as well, she said, you are a leader. And I said to you the other day, you are. I've recognized it. We see tens of thousands of people every year, and we can see the leaders amongst them. And you're definitely that. But it does mean, and you and I have already had these 10 days, and you and I have already had a couple of chats about the fact that as leaders, you often have to do the things that your channel don't like.
Yes.
And sometimes you have to do things that you don't do things that they want. This is the challenge. And that's why you've seen me before in many of my talks talk about the fact that we don't have any my leaders
Yeah.
at Dew Point, because the my leaders we see failing us all day
Yes.
long. Here we have real leaders, asset owners, asset builders, and that's what you are. We've got a couple of things we're going to show you through the course of the next sort of 10 minutes or so. We're going to start with some of your early days with us. When you were much younger, like 2 years ago. Remember?
Like, yeah.
First joined Dew Point, I was
Oh.
introduced by Pumelele, Sis Pumi. So I was still in IT. I saw a post on Facebook from Pumi. Then I responded. She asked for my numbers. Then she called. Immediately, I didn't even say I'm going to think about it or anything. I just asked her, okay, how do I join? Then she sent me the link. I did the application immediately because I was at the age where I didn't know if I have a job. I was so scared. I'm a mother of 3. I have 3 kids depending on me.
So now that you joined us, you can see you were poor back then because you didn't have any hair. You see there, you can see that. Because
Oh my word.
that's how I know that wealth engineers are succeeding at Dew Point. The hair. That's how you know you're spending good money, hey?
Wow.
So you joined us back in 2020, just before COVID,
Yeah.
if I remember correctly. That interview was done around about that time, rank
Yes.
2. You went to rank 2 within about 4 or 6 weeks of joining us.
Yes.
We did that interview, COVID struck, and where did Petunia go?
I disappeared, actually, honestly speaking.
That's right.
And
I
the
remember.
reason why I disappeared, I think it was because I was still wearing, the oorklap, the ones they put on the donkey, so that they can concentrate on one. Yes, so I was at that point because I felt that, you know what, as COVID now, okay, we were starting to go to the office. I think it was around June, July. They were saying you can work 1 day in, 1 day at home, things like that. And I was like, okay, now it's a time for me to prove myself at work so that one day I can be a manager. So I concentrated a lot on my job because it was a new job. I had to prove myself, and it's a lesson learned, and I'm glad I did that because I wouldn't have seen the power of Dew Point if I did not take that decision.
Well, tell us about that. Tell us about what happened at the job that changed your mind to go, hang on, actually, I'm putting my time and my energy in the wrong thing. Give us, you don't have to give us all the personal details, but give us the journey that you went through over the next 9 months.
Actually, I've realized that, you know what, the very same job as you always say. And it was one day when I listened to you, I was like, this man.
What were you doing? What was your job?
I was working for an NGO in Joburg, actually, and they said it's a permanent position. And everyone working for NGO, it's not a permanent because they depend on funding. Without funding, they're going to have to close it. With NGOs, there is no even a pension fund. And at that time, I remember you said something. The same job actually put you in that situation. Where I was looking, I was under debt review, which I have been under debt review since 2014. I had my first child in 2013, and I was like, yo, Mogele has arrived. I opened accounts, took loans, things like that, because for us, honestly speaking, with our generation, with our surrounding, where we're coming from, we don't have mentors. We don't have people who are coaching us that, you know what, as soon as you get a job, that's what I'm teaching you. You had Fiona, she said, I bought iPhone cash. You know what? I told them in my team, we don't do Skoloto, because I have learned from that. I'm teaching them that, you know what, you can't make the same mistakes that I did, because I know that we lack mentorship. When you get a job, you're like, okay, fine, let me open accounts. You start taking clothes, and you know, with kids, 2 months down the line, they outgrow the same clothes that you bought them 2 months ago. You have to go back to the accounts. So I was under debt review. I was actually, and I remember one day I was crying on my way to work. It was during COVID. I was wearing mask. You know, the tears were stopped by the mask. My glasses were misty because I could look outside. I see people almost the same my age that driving cars. I'm checking. I have 3 kids. Where I'm coming from right now at home, I'm not happy. I would love to give them, because I don't want my kids to grow up the way I grew up. So during that time, I had to go through a lot and ask myself, if you don't do anything about your life, it means this is your generational life. Your kids will be like this, your grandkids will, then what is your decision? Then I've realized that, you know, I met this wonderful lady. You know, Pumi, once you make her angry, you must just stay away from her for some time. Patrick called me, actually.
I've got like 12 years experience with
I
Pumi.
know.
I know.
So,
You just leave her and you let her come back later.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the reason why she was so angry with me is because I was the first person to sign over 50 people, if you can remember, with
In a
Dew
month,
Point. I was
in a
new.
month, yeah.
So Patrick called me. He was like, Petunia, you have so much potential, and the way we know you, the way you are, you can achieve a lot with Dew Point. Why don't you think about it? I'm not saying come back. I'm not pressurizing you, because what I love about them, they give you a space, they give you advice, you will decide. They don't kick you. They will show you the way, then you will decide what you're going to do. So I had to think about it. I had to think about my problems. I had to think about my marital state, because without money in a relationship, in a marriage, there's problems. So I looked at my life. I was like, I'm not happy in my marriage. I'm not happy at home. I'm shouting my kids. I'm failing my kids. I'm actually driving them to be the person I am, because I'm going to fail them as a parent. So I had to think and do some self-introspection. And I was like, you know what? I can do Dew Point, and I want to be comfortable. And at this time, my child was abused by a nanny. He ended up in ICU with both broken legs. So it was just horrible. I had to do a serious self-introspection and ask myself, how can I get out of this situation? Where should I go when it's like this? Then I had to come back to Dew Point.
You know, the front two rows here we know are largely your team, and they're doing
Yes.
fabulously well. But I wonder how many deaf ears your story is falling on this morning.
Yeah.
How many deaf ears? How many people are going, Dew Point, not for me. I need a job. I love it. Let's look.
So our first welcome here that I'm going to be sharing with you is a wonderful lady who is working here in Johannesburg. She's working at an NGO. She is ranked 2. Her name is Petunia Meso, and she has shown phenomenal commitment to this business straight off the bat. And I'm just amazed that she is so committed so quickly. Usually people are a little bit skeptical and they take time to get over their skepticism and really start committing to the business. But no, this lady has taken a leap of faith with us, and it has most certainly paid off.
April, I was able to sign at least about 27 people. Ranked 1, it was so nice. I started earning my paycheck. It was looking so good. I did half of my salary. It was like I gave myself a 50% increase in 1 month. It felt so great. It was not a walk in the park to start with a Dew Point, because I was clueless about the business. But with the great tools, great mentoring, I can say I'm doing very well, and I'm loving it, and I see myself doing this full time. Dew Point is my first priority, to be honest.
All right. Now, at that stage, when you did that, you had not yet left your employment. You were still
Yes.
employed. You see, back in the 2020s, hey? We could take any picture there. It might have been Petunia, it might not have. But yeah. And you had started Dew Point while still working full time. Am I right?
Yes.
You were still, and you'd start, and you set all these phenomenal records in those first few months. In fact, in December, after Pumi and Patrick had come back to you and said, listen, get started again, I think you did about 107 people in the month of
Yes.
December.
Yes.
Now, again, historically, December, everybody does nothing. And you did 107 in that first month. You were still
Yeah.
full-time employed. And then you went on,
Yes.
you did 90 and 100 and 80 and for the next couple of months. How did you do it? How did you do it?
I actually, every time when I felt like not doing it, I would remember where I was coming from. I would count my problems. I think the reason why I joined Dew Point is the most encouraging, because, as I said, I don't want my kids to grow up the way I did. I looked at my situation and I was like, okay, fine. Remember, you're doing this business so that you can be your own boss. Resign. I'm not that lazy, but I'm lazy. I don't like waking up. I do not like waking up in the morning. I want to wake up whenever I feel like waking up. I want to sleep whenever I feel like sleeping. So I told myself that I want to be my own boss, and I had Brendan said, you can be your own boss. I saw Pumishi said she's not waking. So I want to see if this lady is really real with me. And I had to push, and I said, I want to change my location. I don't want to stay where I'm staying, because it's not even my house. It's a family house. It's not so comfortable. I need to get out of this situation. So those hundreds, those 50, I always made sure that I chase growth, because I looked at where can I be in this business, and I've realized that, you know what, 6 months of consistency in this business is going to put me 5 years ahead in life.
That's
So I
Fiona's
looked
line.
at it. It's my line, actually.
That's Fiona's line.
So yeah, I was like, no, I need to buy a car, because I was like, oh, I'm almost 30. I don't even have a car. I've never had a car, and there's no way. I want to be the first person at home who will be walking around with a black card. Like, I want to change my life. I want to be from being a black sheep of like being nothing, from just being, because I'm the only child at home. I don't have a backup plan. I don't have an auntie where I can say, auntie, I need 500 rand. Uncle, I don't have that. So if I don't have that and my kids do not have that, I need to create something solid for them so that they can look at me and still say, Mommy, thank you for everything.
No, that's amazing. So when did you quit your job and go full-time to DuPont?
I quit actually when I quit. You know what happened? They saw me on ETV.
Yeah?
The first advert of DuPont, I was on ETV. Then they were like, choose between your job and your other job. And I was like, in April. And I'm so lucky because I'm so blessed actually to have my husband. When I spoke to him and I spoke to Pumi was like, no, don't resign. Wait. My husband was like, you're not even going to stay for that. You know what to do. Hand in that resignation letter with immediate effect and go home and cook. I'll see you later. He was so happy because he could see the bigger picture that I couldn't even personally see. He's encouraging me. Even today he has a guest. He is one husband who's behind me full time, because in April when I chose that I'm leaving my job, because you know this kind of decisions as a married somebody, you cannot take it alone. You will have to discuss with your partner. So he was one person who said, you know what to do. It's DuPont first, DuPont before anything. Then go and rest.
Yeah.
They've caused you so much headache, so no, resign.
No, I mean, what Pumi said was wise. We always tell everybody as well, don't resign your job until you've replaced your income. I think you had already replaced your income by that point,
Yes,
hadn't you?
3 times.
Yeah. 3,
Yes.
you were earning triple.
Yes,
so you
it's
see,
triple.
It was a decision you could make. So don't be foolish. Get to the point like Petunia did, worked full-time for a job, but got herself up to replacing her income, and then you were able to quit without it impacting your home.
Yes.
In fact, you went from strength to strength then, ranking up, I think, just about every month all the way through to about, I think it was about rank 6 was every month. Then there was a bit of a gap to rank 7, and then, because the rank ups get bigger and bigger between them. So absolutely awesome. I love it.
So in April this year, I decided to leave my job. And actually from December, then I kept growing in the business, but I already had that mindset that, you know what, I think it's time for me to leave my job so that I can concentrate fully. I believe that if you treat it like a hobby, it will stay like a hobby. If you treat it like a job, definitely like a job.
Well, one of the things you've definitely been able to do is duplicate.
Yes.
As you can see with Fiona. You've driven that message home and you've got duplication. And one of the things that we're so proud of is that despite the criticism you might have got externally, you've been able to demonstrate to everyone, first of all, your ability to keep going all the way to rank 9 and beyond, and bring people with you. You've got a whole host this morning of individuals who've reached rank 4, which is another milestone in our business. But there are 50 rank ups, I think probably 36 of them are in your channel.
Yes.
And to think that you actually really only put your head down from last year, December, is absolutely phenomenal. I like to count that as your starting point, is 1st of December 2021, which means that it took you the average length of time to go to rank 9, which is 19 months. You know how I always say it takes 19 months to get to rank 9?
Yes.
You've proven again that that's how long it takes. So what that means is actually it's very encouraging. I think people are like, oh, I want to be ranked 9 in 3 months, otherwise I'm out of here, you know. And I go, no, but we can actually tell you, because we've been around long enough now.
Yeah.
We've had enough rank 9s through the system that I can tell you how long it's going to take you to get to rank 9. If you put your head down, it's going to take you 19 months. Now, that's not so long. It's a year and a half. A year and a half, you rank 9. So put your head down and go for it. How many years have you guys spent in jobs and not got anything? Nothing. And here we're saying, be with us for a year and a half and we'll take you away on holiday for the rest of your life. Now, let's talk about the holiday. Yes. But not this one. No. But Petunia joined us on the Champions Challenge last year. So we do a kind of join us on the rank 9 trip every now and then. And last year we did the Champions Challenge. We said, if you can do this, you can come with us on the rank 9. I remember you were in hospital at the time we announced this. And you know, I like mentioning that because one of the things that we get thrown at, and I know you as well, get thrown at you all the time is, my circumstances are so bad, I can't do DuPont. And I think that Petunia has already revealed to you, just some, if you hear the rest of her circumstances, you would never be able to say that your circumstances are worse than Petunia's. And look at what she's achieved. And you were lying in hospital when we announced the Champions Challenge, and you were one of 2 people that achieved it. So if you can become a champion when you're lying in a hospital bed, everyone you meet who's 100% healthy has zero excuse. They have zero excuse. But what I wanted to ask you is you came with us on that holiday, which meant you got to sample a rank 9 trip, because that's what it's meant to be. It's just a sample. Come with us once, see what it's like to be in a rank 9. What changed for you on that trip?
A lot has changed because for me it was my first time being at a 5-star hotel resort. I mean, everything was so amazing, and I always say that I know today I might as well just say it because Pumi always makes a joke about me that I asked for an at a 5-star. Yeah, she always makes a joke about me in the trainings actually.
Pumi's been to so many rank 5.
Yes.
She's like, I don't iron my
Yes.
own clothes. I just push this button.
Yeah, so she keeps laughing about it. So it was a dream coming true because I had to experience a lot eating an abalone for the first time. I remember when I saw on the itinerary that we're gonna go to the abalone farm, I was like, yo, Dew Point is going to take us to some drug farm. Because honestly speaking, I did not know what is an abalone. Honestly speaking,
Yes,
until last year.
You thought it was the...
Yes. Because I always heard that it's illegal to have it. Illegal. So what is illegal?
Yes.
Yes.
It's illegal to farm it,
Yes.
and that you need licenses and all of that.
So
yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, maybe it's like weed, you see? So it was a very different experience, and I enjoyed everything, the taste of wealth. And honestly speaking, I felt like I was wealthy because every single place where we go, I ate snails for the first time.
Yes, yes.
It was like, oh gosh, it was because most of the time I was like, pinch me, wake me up. Even my husband, I know he did not even really tell you. He was like, oh, this is so good. And the last day we left at Grootbos, we even saw a snake outside our room. It was just peaceful. Then I had to call, guys, when you see a snake outside your room, what do you do? Then they said, no, we're coming. So it was breathtaking because honestly, I tasted wealth and I cannot wait for my kids to taste it. And thank you for setting my standard so high. They'll be telling me when I travel with them with economy, they're going to ask, this is not a Dew Point way. We cannot sit like this.
What do you mean we turn right? I'm used to turning left on the aeroplane.
Exactly.
That's
So you're setting my standard very high. It means I need to work very
right.
hard.
Good. Pumi's got the same problem with Yummy. He won't
Yes.
go on any of the school tours because they're economy class. He's like, I'm not
Yes.
going in there.
Yes.
I fly business class. But more than just the experience of the trip, I want to know, again, talking frankly, how did it change your perception of Dew Point and your perception of the work you needed to do at Dew Point? That trip, did it trigger a change in your mind?
It did. It did because it actually motivated me to actually tell myself that, you know what, yes, I'm doing it for myself, but I need to do it for my kids more because without getting to rank 9, they won't travel. So I had to, if you can check, I started signing over 100 people. Every single month, I normalized getting 15,000 every single month at Dew Point. It was something not so normal, but I made sure that, you know what, I changed the way I'm thinking, and thanks to the trip and everyone, the motivations and everything, because that's where I learned that, you know what, you need to build people so that they can build a very solid business for you. So it really changed, and I've realized that it's not only about me, because I thought about it, I was like, okay, fine, I have Fiona. It was before Tibu. I have Fiona. I looked at them. I have Nelly. I was like, you know what? If they can experience what I'm experiencing, this would be great, because most of people in my team, they are almost like me. They have issues. They have backgrounds. They are not happy. So I had to think and say, I wish one day I can stay like this and look at 50 of my team members with their kids. So many kids, they crash, and their partners looking at them enjoying the luxury life that Dew Point is offering. And I looked at myself and said, dear black child, it's possible.
No, absolutely. Fantastic. We've run the Nautilus Challenge this year. We've run Champions Challenge last year. We've run Ironman challenges in the past. Having experienced it now, how important do you think it is that people attend those trips?
It's very much important. It's very much important. And I feel for those who are feeling like, no, I'm okay, no, I'm here for 1,000. Guys, you're working, even your boss will never take you to Magaliesberg. You need that. That's where you will realize that, you know what, going for a spa date, it's very much important. Going out to have a lunch, it's very much important. And as you were aware that in December did not even do much. We were not working with Pumi because we're exploring, we enjoyed, we had so much time. And I had to actually know even the side of Pumi and Patrick that I did not know, because that's where, and with me, I'm coming from a very small family. I'm the only child. My father was the only child. So it's like my family is like over. I need to start afresh, a new generation, a new family. So coming to that trip, it actually gave me an assurity that my kids are not alone. They're going to have friends. They're going to have Thomas, Rob's child. I know my baby does have a friend now. They're going to grow together, and trust me, Pumi always say, don't go to shopping. She always tells Fiona that, you know what, don't go to Maraba Stad to shop, or to like a place around you.
Yeah.
Go out there, see how people are living. Take your child out there. You will see that as soon as you have that child who's experiencing a different life, different way of doing things, different behavior, you will raise a very good child. So that's one thing that Pumi has taught me, and I'm happy because with Dew Point trips, that's what my kids are going to experience. I don't want my kids, and honestly speaking, this is how it is. Some kids in our life, or maybe even in your community, when they see people like us, kids are like, wow, so we have this kind of people. This is how they, so I don't want them to be in that situation. I want them to get used to knowing that, you know what, we are all people, we are all same. Don't look at other people as if they are better than you or anything. Don't look down on yourself. So this is going to help me to raise that kind of generation where they will say, you know what, these trips, they're going to, I mean, international. I can't even take them to Durban now and then, and they love swimming. So this is going to change my life, and I'm hoping and praying that everyone who's here can qualify and get to experience that kind of life, because it's a different kind of wealth. You will feel like you are wealthy. You'll feel like when you arrive there, yes, it's a very different kind of a space actually, and I would really be happy if I can see most, not just my team, but everyone experiencing that kind of amazing life.
And this is how Rob and I believe that Dew Point can heal South Africa as
Yes,
well.
it's a healing.
It's more than financial. You know,
Yes.
our politicians have gone out of their way to keep racism alive in
Yes.
South Africa. And we're fighting it from Dew Point's perspective. We want everyone in together, working as a team,
Yes.
coming together and showing the rest of the country we can live as citizens of South Africa.
Yes.
So that's fantastic. I'm hoping that the rest of you have taken some inspiration from this, because we're often very disappointed at how few people push hard for these holidays. We lay it out there and we'll have 5 or 6 people go over it. Everyone else gives up on day one. I can't do it. It's nonsense. The importance of these trips, just having a sample of what you can get at rank 9, is so important. It's worth the effort.
Yes.
And so I'm really glad for that.
Thank you
Let's
so
see.
As a rank 9, I need to get to rank 10 because I want that 50,000 check. From rank 10, that will be my rank 11, and which I believe I should do it before June next year. I make sure that I work step by step. That's why it's possible for me to actually achieve each and every single goal that I'm setting for myself in this business.
So, when you start in this business, as everybody does, and they sit in their very first presentation, they all go, oh, I want to go rank 9. All right. As you've progressed now through to rank 9, does rank 9 feel like the finish line to you anymore?
No, I'm not even done. I haven't even started. I was practicing. No. No, I haven't started. I mean, there's rank 28. So if I'm done, what about rank 10? What about rank 11, rank 12? Like, no, I haven't started. I was practicing actually. You must be ready to pay me.
Petunia, you've been driving this business to bankruptcy since you really
It's
started
fine.
in December last year. No, that's excellent. I want that image because we battle with that message. We battle to get wealth engineers to understand that rank 9 is not the finish line.
No.
It's what people think is the finish line, and we never understand why. It is 1/4 of the way
Yes.
through the program, and you're not even wealthy at that
No.
point in time. I know we've changed your life significantly, and I think a lot of the lives in here are totally different than they were a couple of months ago. But you're not rich yet. You know, that the financial freedom is not there yet. We've got to get you to the point where you're earning 2, 3, 4, 500,000 Rand a month. That's when you're wealthy. I mean, already you've started to experience some of the convenience of having money.
Yes.
I mean, like Fiona said, I went and bought an iPhone, cash. That's but that's demonstrative of my example of always of how convenient it is having money. You went debt free
Yes.
you started, I say the starting point, the beginning of December 2021. When were you done? When did you were cleared, your debt review, you got the certificate, had no more debt. When was that?
I got my clearance certificate in June, and remember, I resigned in April actually.
Yeah.
So by the time I was resigning, I was actually almost halfway.
Yeah.
But if you can remember, I was getting a bonus every single month. Made sure that I get a bonus, and that money, I made sure that I paid off everything. And I was like, you know what? Let me call everyone I owe, the banks, everyone. I had to sit down. I had to call everyone, NCR, all that, everything, even with Edcon. Edcon, it's closed, but I had to make sure that I find where can I pay these people. Then I got my clearance letter in June after I resigned in April.
I mean, that is absolutely amazing. If you look on our website, one of the paragraphs on the description of what DewPoint is says, moving South Africans to a debt-free state.
Yes.
Rob and I wrote that in August 2015, and you've realized it in 2023. You've realized that promise we made.
Yeah.
And again, what you demonstrated was us delivering on the promises that we make.
Yeah.
Petunia, today is all about you. I need you to actually soak this up for more than a day. Between now and the end of the Rank 9 trip, I want you to celebrate what you've achieved, because it's
Thank you so
easy.
much.
It's easy to move over it and move on. Because I know you've got big dreams, like you've said.
Yeah.
You've just been practicing. You really want to bankrupt us. You want us at the NCR. We've got a Rank 11 car waiting for you.
Yes.
We've got a Rank 19 car. I've got to try to work the maths out of these things. I've got to remember. Rank
Rank
21, Rank
21.
16,
Yes.
Rank 21. We've got all of these things. We've got 3 other holidays
Yes.
in here. Rank 14 is the next holiday.
Yes.
These are all waiting for you in the future.
Yes.
And I will expect you to get there. But for the next 3 months, I want you to celebrate what you've done.
Thank you so much.
Well done.
Thank you so much.
It's official. It's
take it out?
official.
Let me
You
take it
can. You just get your fingers on it then. You see, there we go. There we go. Oh, look at that.
I hope you don't break my cabinet. Can you come and carry it for me, please, Steady? This is going to break my cabinet. It's so heavy.
Oh, Father
have a
P.
photo?
I got 2
Can I
P's. I
have
don't
a
have all
photo?
3 P's. I need the third P here. Come on.
Yes! Yes, girl!
Thank you so much.
There we go.
Thank you so much.
Well
Thank
done.
you so much. Thank you, Double P's. You see, this is a couple, power couple. Thank you so much.
the
Thank
mic.
you, thank you, thank you.
In this business, guys, if you want to be successful, you need to respect your upliner. You need to respect Rob, Brandon, and Jane, all of them. If you don't respect these people, you'll never stand here on the stage.
Thank you so much, Dave. Wow.
Patrick and Pumi now have 2 Rank 9s in their channel. It's lovely to have 2. And they've got about 3 or 4 people that are on their way to Rank 9 shortly. They'll end up with 4 or 5 in their channel. We aim to be Rank 9, when in fact Rank 9 is the first step. You can end up like Patrick and Pumi, where you have Rank 9s in your channel. Life changes. Life's different. Celebrate with Petunia today, guys. Celebrate what's been done and use it as inspiration to change your own lives. No more excuses. No more circumstances, just reward for yourselves. That's what we offer you at Dew Point. It's on the table. The car's parked outside. The holidays are booked. Come and join us.
Thank
Well
you so
done.
much.
Well
Thank
done, Petunia. Well done.
Thank you so much. Can I have my bag?
There we go. Alrighty, folks. Thank you very much. Another super Saturday, another crazy one. Let's hear from all of our other wealth engineers that ranked up from around the country, and then come and join us outside as we continue to celebrate what has been done in just the month of August. Just the month of August. We'll see you at the next super Saturday.
What I love about Dew Point is how I now have hope for a better future. Dew Point has shown me how I can help myself and my family. I now have something positive to focus on.
Since I joined Dew Point, I have gained confidence in myself, and I believe my financial problems are a thing of the past.
And being a part of Dew Point has really changed the trajectory of our lives. It has really renewed our hopes, our dreams and aspirations. And I am 100% convinced that outside your family and your spiritual life, nothing is more rewarding than spending your time in Dew Point building an asset-based recurring income.
Dew Point has changed my life because number one, I don't experience Mapara Week anymore. Number two, I am able to buy groceries for my grandmother.
There is no time limit for me getting into business because at my age I do need money. I do need to improve my lifestyle, and I'm excited because I know I can do it.
I am no longer finding myself in a situation where I am living from hand to mouth. I am no longer finding myself in a situation where my debit orders are bouncing every single month. As a matter of fact, I am finding myself in a situation when my salary from my employer comes in, it comes on top of the previous salary that I have earned from Dew Point.
With Dew Point, I'll be able to pay all my debts.
Dew Point has really helped me with my finances. I was always depressed, and now I'm always happy. I was even able to take myself and my family away for a weekend.
I've got the reason to wake up each and every morning.
I now have a financial freedom because of Dew Point.
I'm a breadwinner. Dew Point gave me power to do things better.
I will be earning every single month with Dew Point, so why do I have to worry about updating a CV?
I'm able to push a full trolley and a full tank on any given Mambara week.
I like the fact that we don't sell anything, we don't carry any boxes. You just connect people and they do the rest.
I used to go to Mashonisa, the loan sharks, in the middle of the month. But now, since Dew Point has started to pay me in the middle of the month, each and every month.
What has Dew Point done for me? I can definitely write a book. Dew Point has changed my life. I am my own boss. Got out of debt review because of Dew Point. Now I am now a qualified rank 9, meaning I'll be traveling with my family annually, internationally.
I'm definitely looking forward to the day where I fire my boss and become my own boss.
After I joined Dew Point, I taste the money, guys. After I taste the money, guys, I became so excited.
Dew Point is changing my life because I can spend without worrying about my budget.
I no longer live from hand to mouth, and there's no Mambara Week for me anymore.
Now I can finally give myself and my parents the life we deserve.
I've never been this happy in my life, let's face it, a lot of our problems, they need money to solve. So I joined Dew Point Business Opportunity to be able to supplement my salary so I can provide for my family.
Dew Point has saved my life so drastically in a way that I can never imagine. I earn while I learn. Empowerment, guys, empowerment. I wish I knew about it 8 years back.
When I joined Dew Point, I made sure that I will press the accelerator and make sure that I make those bonuses, and I'm getting those bonuses each and every month.
With Dew Point, you get paid for what you work hard for. So Dew Point is the way to life. Halala Dew Point.
On my Dew Point journey so far, I have met the most amazing people that I can call friends. And I'm looking forward to the exciting journey ahead.
Dew Point You know, because with Jupan, there's no longer about full count Mambara week. I don't experience that myself. With Jupan, everything else becomes a reality. You start working a journey towards your financial freedom.
I'm no longer struggling with cash anymore. If not Jupoint, then what?
If it was not Jupoint, then I really do not know what.
I'm now in control of my finances.
I'd like to say thank you to Jupoint. You have really, really made a big difference in my life, and I'm extremely grateful.
Power Jupoint, power Dango.
Thank you so much, Jupoint.
Be persistent, be consistent, and it's nice to work as a team, and I have a great team at the moment.
Thank you for this incredible opportunity, Jupoint.
Thank you, Jupoint.
Thank you, Jupoint.
Thank you so much, Jupoint, for giving us this opportunity. Thank you so much, Jupoint. Halala.
Thank you, Jupoint.
Danko. Thank you very much, Jupoint.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Jupoint. I'm really grateful for this wonderful opportunity.
And thank you for changing the lives of so many South Africans on a daily basis. I salute you.
Jupoint is the real Vakoya.
Thank you so much, Jupoint, for this wonderful opportunity. I don't regret taking this opportunity.
If not Jupoint, then what?
Thank you, Jupoint, for the opportunity.
I cannot wait to tick off the checklist on my dream board. Dreams, check.
Thank you, Jupoint. I love you.
For being my blesser.
Let's test the money.
Anyone who is struggling financially, come join Jupoint, because Jupoint is the future. Hala, Jupoint, thank you.
Was it the only South African solution?
Bo 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 bo.